Special thanks to Patreon supporter Fernand Weinchter for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Zackary here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Pindad Komodo. The Komodo is a 4x4 light armor personnel carrier developed and produced by Pindad. The vehicle was developed after Indonesian president asked the Pindad main office to create them an indigenous tactical vehicle in order to serve the needs of the Indonesian police and military as an alternative to other 4x4 tactical vehicles such as the Humvee. This was also a personal challenge to the company as well. The vehicle was given its name by the president after it was unveiled to the public at the 2012 Indo Defense Expo in Jakarta, Indonesia. The vehicle itself is named after the Komodo dragon, which is an indigenous species to Indonesia and is pretty much the apex predator in its area. Its design features are made to be similar to the Renault Sherpa Light Scout family, which is also used by Indonesia, but also the Komodo's external designs are resemble the Humvee. The Komodo's tactical vehicles are slowly being adopted into the Indonesian police and military service, which started after the vehicles made its public debut at the Indo Defense Convention in 2012. Production of these vehicles are seen to be a major shift by Pindad to move into the protected mobility domain in a cost-effective manner by the government by producing the Komodo on Indonesian soil. So overall, it's a really interesting vehicle, kind of an interesting concept. You know, the president of Indonesia goes straight to Pindad. It's like, hey, I want you to build me an APC just for my country to be able to, you know, upgrade my forces. So pretty cool stuff. And the Pindad is Komodo is a very awesome APC to say at the very least for it. It definitely has that beefy APC look to it for sure. Basically, go ahead and move it on. I want to go and give special thanks to Patreon supporter Fernand Weinchter for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more, you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is down in the description. You know, it's much appreciated, and you can, you know, support the channel, make some small donations, and it's much appreciated and goes a long way. But other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at the Pindad Komodo. Another fun fact about this is our first ever Indonesian vehicle, so that's also really cool to, you know, make a vehicle that's, you know, our first ever for this country. So pretty cool stuff, and yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So starting off with, we have obviously the front of the vehicle here. It has a front bumper, the grille, headlights, all that stuff. With the, you know, like typical with APCs, you have a winch on the front here for towing. You have you know, the hood here, lots of details, the rear view mirrors, the hazard lights on the sides of the vehicle, the doors for the passenger and driver to get into, some vents on the side here. Up on top we have a mounted machine gun as well as some smoke grenade dispensers on both sides. On the back here we got radio antennas as well as a little hatch on the back here for obviously the passengers to disembark. And also on the sides we have some little slits, little openings that the crew or the the passengers we will see out of, I guess, when the vehicle is driving around. Overall, a really awesome looking vehicle, and I do really like the way it came out. It's another cool APC. We don't have too many of these types of vehicles, so it's always nice to see another one of these make it into the mix. But anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial for the Pindad Komodo by beginning with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to our first layer, we'll be beginning with layer number 1. For layer 1 to go ahead and begin with, we're going to place down 2 nether brick stairs upside down, back to back, just like so. So let me go ahead and do that real quick and not keep breaking my stairs and breaking them. There we go, we got 2 nether brick stairs back to back like that. We're then going to go ahead and go to this nether brick stair here, place down a stone brick top slab, come off it, iron trap door, stone brick top slab, and then another nether brick upside down stair and upside down stair come off the back of it. This right here is going to make up the front axle. We're going to have the front of the vehicle facing this way, and obviously the back here. You can kind of see the axle here is not up here next to the front wheels right here toward the front there. We want to kind of back a little bit right here. Anyways, once that's done, coming off of the stone brick top slabs toward the middle, we're going to place down an iron trap door like that on both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some placeholder blocks. We're going to count back 1 and 2 blocks back, and then going out to the sides of the second block, we're going to place down another placeholder block out to the side, and then a wooden trap door like this on both sides. We're going to go and then delete those placeholder blocks, and we should have a space of 2 in between these wooden trap doors. and the nether brick stairs. Once that's done, we're going to go back from the the wooden trapdoor. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3 placeholder blocks back, or skip a space of 3. We're going to place down 2 nether brick upside down stairs, just like this. After that row of 3 of, or that space of 3 right there. And then we're just going to take our stone brick top slabs, place them down right here, iron trapdoor, stone brick top slab, and then our nether brick upside down stairs, like that for the back axle. And with that all done, that's going to do it for our first layer. You can see we kind of have a basis set up and established. Actually, one last thing to throw in and add is iron trapdoors coming off these 2 stone brick top slabs here as well. Anyways, once that's complete, you should have something that looks like this. Obviously the back axle here, the front axle there. And with that, we can go and move on to our next layer, layer number 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 2. For layer 2, we're going to start off with placing down 2 nether brick stairs, back to back on top of these nether brick upside down stairs, just like that, to go ahead and make the front wheels like that. After that's complete, we're going to go ahead and then place down a cobblestone wall on top of these 2 stone brick top slabs with an anvil in between them like that. We're also going to go ahead and go to this back axle here and do the same thing, so an anvil on the iron trapdoor, cobblestone walls on those 2 stone brick top slabs, and 2 nether brick stairs back to back on top of those 2 nether brick upside down stairs. Once that's done, we can go ahead and start filling in the space toward the front and in between our axles. So starting off with from the front here, we're going to place down a green stained clay block coming off this anvil. On both sides of this block, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair like that. So looking at it from the front, it looks something like this. Coming off the center green stained clay block, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair, followed by a nether brick top slab to both sides of the stair. After that's done, coming off the top slab out to the side, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab out to the sides. We then want to place down a dark oak wood fence gate, come off the center, nether brick upside down stair, followed by a sign again to both sides like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a green stained clay block in the middle here, followed by a cobblestone wall on both sides of it. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood top slab. We're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab on both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some black wool. And we're going to go ahead and then place down a row of 3 of black wool across like this. And again, a dark oak wood top slab here on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to place down another row of 3 of black wool across, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair here, both sides like that again. We're going to go and place down another row of 3 of black wool, followed by again a dark oak wood top slab on both sides. We then want to place down another row of 3 of black wool across, and a dark oak wood top slab again on both ends. Once that's done here, in the middle, we're going to place down a green stained clay block, followed by a cobblestone wall on both ends, and then a dark oak wood top slab, like this, on both sides. Once that's done there, across the back space here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves black wool blocks. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 across. We then want to go and place down a dark oak wood stair coming off of these 2 nether brick stairs like that for the back fenders. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some shulker boxes, some zombie heads, and also a green stained clay block with a stone button. We're going to place down a green stained clay block with a stone button coming off the side of it, coming off this black wool block right here. On both sides of this green stained clay block, we're going to place down a green shulker box like this. And on the shulker box over there to the right side, we're going to place down a zombie head like that for the back kind of fuel tank. When that's done there, we're going to take a dark oak wood fence gate. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood fence gate on top of, basically coming off these 2 dark oak wood stairs. However, we want to open up the fence gates toward the rear of the vehicle. So they're going to open up kind of toward that way, so they're not opening up toward the dark oak wood stair. We then want to go ahead and go into our inventory or create a menu, grab ourselves some red stained glass, and we are also going to need to grab ourselves some item frames. Now for this, we're going to go ahead and place down an item frame on these 2 dark oak wood fence gates, followed by a red stained glass block in those item frames, and then a sign on the dark oak wood fence gates as well to go ahead and create the back tail lights. With that all done, that is going to pretty much do it for layer number 2, and with that we can move on to layer number 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3 to begin with, we're going to take black wool and place down a row of 3 on top of these dark oak wood upside down stairs and green stained clay block like that up here in the front. Coming off the black wool block in the center, we're going to place down a stone brick slab going toward the front, followed by a lever on these 2 nether brick top slabs like this, both with the levers flicked in to connect up to that stone brick slab. Once that's done, we're going to go to the sides here. We're going to grab ourselves a dark oak wood stair, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides coming off those black wool blocks. Coming off the backs of the dark oak wood stairs, we're going to go and grab ourselves an item frame, place down an item frame on both sides here, with a glass pane in those item frames, like so, for the front headlights. Going to the side here, we're going to place down a orange stained glass block in a item frame on the side of the stair, with also a wooden sign on the side of the stair as well. We're going to go and then go over to this side and do the same thing. So just like that. And you'll have that all done there for the front. After that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row 3 across the middle there, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair, again on both sides like this, so the stair facing the stair that we just placed down. We then want to place down a black wool block here on both sides with a row 3 of green stained clay across the middle here, so just like this. And we're also going to place down a ladder on this black wool block on both sides as well. We're then going to take green stained clay, place down a row 3 of green stained clay across. We then want to grab our spruce wood planks, place down a spruce wood plank on both sides, row 3 of green stained clay across again. And on the side here of these spruce wood planks, we're going to place down a stone button. Once that's done, we're going to place down a spruce wood upside down stair, come off that green stained clay, or the spruce wood plank, followed by a row 3 of green stained clay in between those stairs. We then want to place down another row 5 of green stained clay across. Once that's done there, we're going to place down a row 3 of green stained clay across the middle, followed by a spruce wood plank again on both sides. And we're going to go and place down a tripwire hook coming off this spruce wood plank on both ends. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay again. We're going to place down a row 3 across the middle here, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to place down another row 3 of green stained clay across, followed by again a dark oak wood stair on both sides here that's facing the opposite direction of the stair we just placed to create the fender here. We then want to place down a row 5 of green stained clay blocks all the way across here. And for this back section here, we're going to place down a green stained clay block on top of those dark oak wood fence gates on both ends. On the very side here, we want to go into our creative menu, grab ourselves an item frame, and we are also going to want to grab ourselves an orange stained glass block. We're going to place down an item frame on the side of this green stained clay block, an orange stained glass block in the item frame, and a sign on the side of the block like so, and also a sign on this side of the green stained clay block as well. We're going to do the same thing over here. So just like this, and you have that on both sides there like that. Now in the space in between, we're going to start off by placing down 2 spruce wood upside down stairs over here on the left side. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall, place down a mossy cobblestone wall, come off this green stained clay block, followed by a dark oak wood fence gate, coming off this mossy cobblestone wall like that, connected up to it, so you get something that looks like this on the back here. With that all done, that is going to pretty much wrap up layer number 3, and with that we can move on to layer number 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a row 3 of dark oak wood slabs across these 3 black wool blocks. Over here on the right side of the vehicle, so this dark oak wood upside down stair here, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull. Over here on the other side of this dark oak wood slab, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor. So you get something that looks just like that. After that's all done there, we're going to take our dark oak wood stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair in the middle here, followed by a dark oak wood corner stair on both sides of the stair. Behind those stairs, we're going to place down a row 3 of green stained clay blocks. We then want to go ahead and go to both sides of these green stained clay blocks and place down a stone brick stair like so. We also want to go and grab a dark oak wood slab and come off the stone brick stairs, going toward the front. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab going forward. We then want to grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate on top of this wooden trap door here, or this on top of this wooden sign. So it's going to be just like this on both sides here, sticking out to those fence gates like that. And we'll get back to those when we move on to the next layer. Once we're done with that, though, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down a row of 5 across the middle like so. We then want to place down 1 and 2 spruce wood planks back. Same thing over here, 1 and 2 spruce wood planks back. We're going to go and then take tripwire hooks, place down a tripwire hook on the second spruce wood plank. And on the first spruce wood plank, we're going to place down a stone button. That's going to be the same thing there on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down a row of 5 all the way across here. We then want to go ahead and go to the sides. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 green stained clay blocks back. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go ahead and go to the first 4 blocks in this row of 5 here. And we're going to place down stone buttons on the side of those blocks like that, working its way toward the back. On the back section here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone button on these 2 green stained clay blocks. In the space in between, we're going to place down 2 spruce wood planks on top of those 2 spruce wood upside down stairs, and tripwire hooks coming off those 2 spruce wood planks. We then want to place down a green stained clay block on top of this mossy cobblestone wall, and then a stone button on the side of that green stained clay block. Once that's all done there, that's going to do it for layer number 4. With that, let's move on to layer number 5. Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we'll be moving on to layer number 5. For layer 5 to begin with, we're going to go and place down a wither skeleton skull on top of these two dark oak fence gates. We're going to go and make sure that the wither skeleton skull is at a slight angle. So we're just going to go and kind of do it at like maybe like a 30-ish degree angle, something like that. You don't want it to be a very sharp angle, just something very casual like that, so it kind of looks like it's reflecting the image, obviously, from working as side mirrors directly to the driver like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a stone button on these two green stained clay blocks. After that, we're going to take our light gray stained glass blocks, or stained glass panes. We're going to place down a row of 3 across here, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to take light gray stained glass blocks, place down a row of 5 across. We then want to place down a dark oak wood slab that is going to go on the spruce wood plank here on both sides, with a row of 3 of light gray stained glass full blocks in between it. We then want to take our green stained clay, place down a row of 5 all the way across here. Once that's done, we're going to go and place down a row of 4 going back of dark oak wood up downstairs. So just like this, creating these little gaps and openings. And same thing over here. Just like that. In the space in between the upside down stairs, we're going to go ahead and take light gray stained glass blocks and fill in the space in between it, just to kind of, you know, close that off and create more of like a window type look for those little openings. After that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down a green stained clay block here on both sides here on the back, or both corners. We're going to go and place down a zombie head, coming off of both those toward the rear. Once that's done, we're going to go and take our spruce wood stairs, place down 1 and 2, spruce wood up downstairs across the back here like this, followed by a green stained clay block over here on the right side with a stone button coming off of it. Once that's all complete there, that is going to pretty much do it for layer number 5, and with that we're going to move on to our last set of layers. We have layers 6, 7, and 8, which we're going to put the top gun on and all the little details and stuff like that on top to basically finish the build off. So let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers, layers 6 through 8. Alright guys, going ahead and move on to our last final layers. We have layers 6 through 8. So for these layers, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and take a wither skeleton skull and place it down on these two light gray stained glass panes here on the edges. So we're going to go ahead and go to this one, place down a wither skeleton skull, if we can actually place it down. There we go. And same thing over here like that. In between them, we're going to place down an end rod, and then out to either side, we're going to place down a end rod as well, sticking out like that to the sides. In the space in the middle here on these 3 light gray stained glass panes, we're going to place down 3 green carpets across, followed by a wooden trapdoor on both ends on those 2 light gray stained glass full blocks. Coming off the wooden trapdoor, we want to go ahead and place down a item frame with a glass block in it. Same thing over here for additional little kind of spotlights and stuff like that on the sides. With that all complete there, we're going to take our dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a row of 5. They're going to go across like so. Once that's done there, we're going to go and place down a mossy cobblestone wall in the middle here, followed by 2 dark oak wood slabs out to either side like that. When that's done there, we're going to go and place down a nether brick upside down stair, like this, coming off of this dark oak wood slab. Same thing over here, just like this. Coming off the back of the stair, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, and then on top of these 2 nether brick upside down stairs, we're going to place down a redstone comparator like that on both sides. With that all done, we're going to place down a spruce wood plank coming off this mossy cobblestone wall, followed by a dark oak wood stair here on both sides coming off the spruce wood plank, with the backs facing the opposite direction from the plank. We then want to place down a dark oak wood slab coming off both sides of these stairs toward the back here. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and take our mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall coming off these 2 dark oak wood stairs, and then a dark oak wood stair coming off this spruce wood plank. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood slab coming off these 2 mossy cobblestone walls out to either side. We're then going to go ahead and take our spruce wood slabs, place down a row of 3 across the middle here, dark oak wood slab on both ends like this. We then want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood slab that goes back on both sides, and then a row of 3 spruce wood slabs across the middle here, and then a row of 5 of dark oak wood slabs across the back. Going to the sides as well, we want to go ahead and go to this section here, so this row right here. We're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair, wither skeleton skull coming off the back, and a redstone comparator like that. So just like we did for the smoker dispensers, just forward of it, and same thing over here, just like that. On the back here, we're going to go and grab ourselves a dark oak fence post, place it down on top of these 2 zombie heads, and then on top of the fence post, we're going to place down 2 iron bars that go up like this for the radio antennas. With that all complete, we're going to go ahead and now work on the machine gun that's located up on top here. So for this, we're going to place down 2 wooden trapdoors opened up like this on those dark oak wood stairs. Coming off those wooden trapdoors, we're going to place down a green banner to both ends. Once that's all done, we're going to place down a zombie head like this at a 45-degree angle on those 2 mossy cobblestone walls. And in the middle here, we're going to go ahead and switch to an anvil and place down an anvil on top of this mossy cobblestone wall. Coming off the anvil, we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair. And then coming off the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 2 end rods going forward like so. On the side of this anvil, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a wooden sign. We're going to place down a wooden sign on the side of the anvil. And then on top of the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 2 redstone repeater like this with the notches flicked backwards, and then a dark oak wood fence gate like this coming off the anvil like so. Once that's all finished, we're going to go and grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor, place down a wooden trapdoor coming off the side of this redstone repeater on both sides here, and a green banner coming off those wooden trapdoors just like that. And last thing for us to do is to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood top slab coming off this nether brick upside down stair there for the kind of mag here for the MG. Anyways, once that's all complete, that's going to pretty much wrap up and complete the Pindad Komodo 4x4 armored personnel carrier. Overall, really awesome looking vehicle, and I'm really happy the way it came out, and hopefully you guys can all enjoy it as well. If you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This may be anything from a sound build, link to my channel, or this video if this does appear on social media sites. As always, you guys give me credit for it. You're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build and have fun with it, and that's going to pretty much do it for that. With that, thank you guys all so much for watching.